Uwe, how did you find Carnivore?
Hmm. That is a couple of years journey. So I will take you through the start of where the whole journey kind of started. Um, Towards end of 2022, I found myself at crossroad in my life. I was kind of sleepwalking into losing everything, career-wise, my health, everything I worked my whole life to build up. So I was lucky that somebody got me to wake up and pause and look around. So I saw that, first of all, medically, my health wasn't good. The way I noticed it was my feet were swollen. So you with normal socks on, and when I took them off, I could literally see there was an indent where the band on my sock is. So you literally could see that your feet are swollen, and it's almost like half a centimeter on each side. And I was like, this isn't good. This is not how, even if I'm just over 40 years, this isn't right. It's like what I remember with old people, and kind of, it's like, I need to do something. So that's one of the symptoms I noticed myself. And I used to go to the gym a lot, but I dropped that off. I kind of, literally, I was definitely at a crossroad without going too close into details. Um, Consuming too much of the standard American diet, drinking too much, smoking cigarettes, really just doing everything to ruin my health and my body. But like I mentioned, I got to wake up, look around, recognize, look in the mirror, kind of thing. Literally staring into the abyss and seeing that's where monsters live, and I don't want to be that. Um, so I knew I had to do something. Either I just give up everything and accept to fall down and become this, and take what comes, which I didn't want to do. And also for my children, I can't do that. So I woke up, changed my diet, stopped drinking, stopped smoking for 2023. Tough change, but I went through with it, and I really enjoyed it. Started focusing on eating healthy, going to the gym more, and seeing my health recover, my health symptoms uh, dissipated. I became stronger. Also regained a lot of my mental strength by cutting that out. Again, I kind of wasn't still an American diet, a standard American diet, but it was just reduced, and I started focusing on maybe eat some nuts, have some vegetables, rapeseed oil, and kind of stuff, having salad and all of that. We're like kind of things which they say you should eat, right? So I'm doing that for 2023, and I'm doing really well, I feel. But then I felt I'm still something in my head. It's still not, something's holding me back. Even at the gym too, I was plateauing, and I was like, and I got frustrated mentally and also physically. I was there, but still something wasn't right. So I'm doing that for a year. So again, I've gotten off that cliff edge. I kind of feel that I'm now definitely going to recovering. I'm on a good path now, um, but still, there is something I could do better. I feel, because then I started. There's what is miss. What I'm missing something. I know I'm a man of facts. Like my quote is, "Logic dictates, mind over matter." I believe in evidence, so I was like, I need to look at science. So now we come towards the end of um, 2023, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 2024. I'm gonna make myself a list, not New Year's resolutions, but literally just a kind of priorities for 2024, and I'm gonna call my year of 2024 is going to be my year of endurance, because I'm going to persist. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep changing, keep getting better, changing based on evidence, right? So then I started looking in. So now we're coming into early January 2024. Then I started looking into, okay, what's okay, nuts, because I was eating a lot of nuts because they will snack everything because they're so healthy, right? It's the saying. Eating like no stop, no tomorrow, right? And then I started looking, okay, what's the healthiest nuts I can eat? Okay, so then I started classification, learning about which one, top 10 healthiest nuts. And then I started taking those out. Then I started looking what's the healthiest meat because I like kidneys, for example, and liver. And I said, okay, that's good. And then so I'm sometimes in the evenings I'm a bit lazy after a hard day's work. I do tend to do consume content via YouTube, of course, cross-checked afterwards. Um, so then, early January 2024, I tripped over Eric Berg's videos. Then I tripped over Stein Ekberg's videos, and then kind of just look and say, okay, these are cool. But then I started cross-checking, fact-checking, and then it's like, oh, what's this low carb down under thingy? And then how come with the no fiber came, and I started watching that low carb down under challenge religiously. I looked through all of them. I was like, this cannot be. It's like, and I started really. I was like, and Paul Mason's videos, I like them, and it's like, they can't be serious. Is it this wrong? And then I looked at Zoe's video about cholesterol, and I was like, really? Have I been fooled for this long? And then, and then I started thinking, we're still kind of mid-January still, because when I get into a rabbit hole, I dive deep into it because I get obsessed. I need to know how it works, and the human body is the last complicated machine. I need to know how it works now because I need to penetrate the barriers which I referred to earlier. So, looking into cholesterol, finding that out, I was like, huh. But then I just continued reading it, and then I learned about oils, and I was like, really? If oils are poisonous, it's like, because I've always kind of been skeptical when they're saying saturated or fat is poisonous, and I'm like, because I kind of, years and years going back, I always kind of said we should eat like cavemen, like what they used to say before. Caveman diet is like carnivore is the same, right? And it's like, and then I started doing the videos, and like, carnivore, and that's how kind of tripped into it. And then Eric Westman, Sean Baker, Ken Berry came, and that was towards end of January, and I was just done. And then it's like, yep. So towards end of January 2024, that's when it's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this because my main point of doing it is to get my body to run on ketones, my brain to run on ketones. For me, my most effort is mental effort because mind over matter. Your mind controls your body. It's your body pushes yourself in the gym. It's your mind pushing your muscles. Same thing at work. So for me, is the biggest best thing to fix in my health is my mind. And going full keto, carnivore quite quickly. It's like I know people said that you should kind of change over time, but I was like, no, I didn't do that because I found that advice after I've changed. So my transition was brutal. Yes, there was a bit bowel movements and stuff for the first week or two, a little keto flu, but yeah, within early Feb, I was converted 2024, and I have been since. Went full carnivore. Now I'm more, as I say, lazy carnivore because I have cheese and I do have a coffee and tea because it's a lifestyle change which we should be able to live with for the rest of the life. So I was like, you know what? I love my cup of tea. My body doesn't complain about it. I have some spices. Um, so I went full carnivore, and now from February to now, I kind of introduced a little bit of what I can and cannot do and what I enjoy. Um, so long, short-winded way of how I ended up. But yes, it's interesting journey.
Nice. And what has happened? What changes have you noticed in that about 3 months?
First off, um, I have I used to have a repeat RSI in my thumb, which I've had since I was 24. It's been flaring up a lot. I have ergonomic keyboards. I have a splinter which I need to wear to kind of brace it up when the thumb used to flare up. It hasn't flared up since. Yes, it's still a little bit discomfort if I type for hours and hours, but I haven't used the brace since. It maybe like an hour or two, but it used to have to wear it for days. So just that this joint is kind of more, I don't know, it's not flaring up. Um, I'm breaking through barriers at the gym, so just generally I'm stronger. So like an icebreaker, breaking through ice, I break through barriers at the gym. Every exercise I'm doing, uh, mentally more resilient, much more patient. You know, sometimes when you if you stub your toe, you can just like you just like the small things that could get you sometimes in a stressful day. I'm just like, so what? It's like even some other people have commented like, "Oh, what's going on?" It's like you're just happy and smiling. It's like, yeah. It's like, why should I get annoyed? It's so yeah. For me, it's the most resilience of my mind, which I've noticed because that's what I've been focusing on a lot. Because I have a really um high focus, high intense, multitasking, multi-focusing job where you need to be on the cue all the time. So it's a lot of mental effort. Um, that's what I've noticed most. Because like somebody says, is like no matter how hard you work your brain or not, you still get the same amount of blood, same amount of things. So the only thing I could do to improve that and improve myself there was literally to change the fuel, which is now ketones. And if running it on high octane ketones and letting it lie for like a few months actually flush out the junk and now fully perform like a high performance motor, it does on high octane fuel. It's I'm just that's really what I would say I've noticed the most. It's a mental clarity and resilience. Um, and two times I've experienced almost like euphoria. I've seen some people say, like 7 in the morning before the gym, just listening to music. It's almost like you get goosebumps. You're just so happy and content. And another time, whether I was driving in the morning to do something in the weekend, it's just more content and yeah, happy. I would say.
And so, how have you been eating to achieve this in the last 3 months?
Um, I've just been eating when I'm hungry. Um, Eating meat. I do eat a lot of kidneys and liver though, because I do really generally like it. Um, but for the most part, in the start, actually, quite interestingly, I started as one meal a day. It just came natural, kind of like with some people mentioned, you kind of forget to eat, and that was kind of first month or two. But now I find I'm starving, I'm hungry, I need to eat a lot now. Um, if I don't eat enough twice a day, I definitely need to eat 3 times a day, because it feels like my body's burned what fat it had, and now I just need to eat. And I struggle to find enough fatty meat, so it's enough get enough fat in my body is a struggle. But yeah, again, just eat what I can. I add a lot of lard or beef droppings to it, eggs, bacon, cheese, and just cook what I want. But it's very simple ingredients, though. Very basic. But yeah, just listen to your body.
Yeah. So did you 3 months ago, did you have a weight issue, or you dealt with the weight issue prior in the prior year?
No, so my weight wasn't any focus or anything. It just out of vanity, there was this little because again, when I started my journey, my body wasn't healthy. I was a dad body shaping up, and there was this little bulge down there sticking out, and it's like this isn't good. And then again, as I went through the rabbit hole in the start of 2024, learning more about visceral fat and all of this, and what's his man? Is it Ben Bickman? He really explained it about fat and all that. It's like, yeah, I need to get rid of it. So then that was secondary to me. But again, after I came on carnivore, again, I just eating what I can and looking down, and that's just melting away, and the muscles just come out. No, no counting, no nothing. Just listening to your body, eat, eat, and then the fat goes away. It's like your body knows it doesn't need to carry this because it already gets enough of it. So burn it away and yeah, just eat it. So no, like weight has not been a problem, but I did see I was unhealthy in 2022. So yeah, physical health was part of it.
Yeah. So eating only one meal a day and eating
Mm.
only very specific kinds of foods like animal products, how do friends and family react to this?
Hmm. Well, the friends and family, they've been all right with it because I do, for example, if we've gone out and eat, I do tend to kind of okay, not to be the weirdo. I kind of have some of things that's not carnivore, but of course I don't indulge in it. If there's chips there, I might have a few, or if there's like a Yorkshire pudding, if you know what from UK, you know what they are. A little bit of that and a bit of gravy. So for me, is I'm again like I said, I'm a bit lazy carnivore, but as soon as I'm home and all that is yeah. No, so with the family stuff, they're taking it really well. They know how I'm eating, and they just laugh and shake my head. But they're seeing the results. So biggest question is like, how can you not have sugar? It's like sweet sugar. It's like I don't want it anymore.
So, the on those occasions where you have kind of digressed and had a
Mhm.
Yorkshire pudding or something like that, how do you feel after you've eaten?
Oh, yes, that's a really good point. It's like your whole body's become really fine-tuned machinery now. It's like it really like a car engine. As soon as there's some things in the fuel, it will misfire, and you just notice your stomach. And for example, within a day or so, you notice it also if you need to go to the toilet. It's like I really feel it immediately. It's something is missing out, especially when you add carbs. It's everything. Is yeah, it becomes just knows you shouldn't have it. A bit of indigestion, actually. A bit, almost like a bit bloated. Not that you're fermenting stuff, but it's no, it's definitely affecting it now because now he's just tuned to digest the animal food. So,
So, do you see this as a way that you will eat forever?
oh, absolutely. I don't see why I should go back. Because again, if I, if I go back, it's like accepting dirty fuel to a really high fine tuned machinery, and nobody want to do that with their supercar. So why should I do it with my own vehicle, which is more valuable than a supercar? We only got one of this. I'm not going to put contaminated fuel back into this. Now that it's finally clean and running fine, and I'm performing as it should, I don't want to risk this. Absolutely not. And also, this is why I'm looking upon myself as a lazy carnivore, because I'm going to do this for life now. So yeah, I do have a bit of spice, and I do have a bit like a cream cheese and double cream, and my cup of coffee is like, don't touch my coffee in the morning, because that's a big fat soup. Uh, but yeah, no. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until somebody tells me absolutely otherwise. Um, yeah, I have a my blood pressure's fine, everything's fine. So yeah. Definitely. Until further notice.
Nice. So, if a friend was interested in doing this,
Mhm.
what advice would you give them to get started with carnivore and be able to stay the distance?
So first off, start learning the facts. Literally start learning about the body. Because one thing is really helped really just like to drive the point home for me is like how's our digestion system designed? And what's it designed to eat? Is it designed to ferment food? No, it's designed to eat meat. And look, there's even some lovely videos about how big their belly is and gorilla's belly and all that. The science is there. So first off, I would say to anybody who's interested in it, just go out yourself, study it, figure it out, learn for yourself. Don't trust anybody. And then, because the information is free out there, you just need to invest some of your time, and it's your health. And like, I don't from who is it that keeps saying it? Nobody's going to come save us, right? So you have to save yourself. So go out, study it, learn yourself, and find how far you want to go towards the carnivore or keto. But only best thing is first get rid of carbs and processed foods, and then from there on, just come and ask somebody in the forums because the forums are great. Like yourself videos, good content, like some of the other people. Um, but yeah, in short, do some studying about the topic.
Uwe, is there a way that people can contact you if they want to reach out? Do you have a website or social media?
No, I don't have no website. I'm not social. I'm pretty much old school. Um, I've created an email which you can put in the description in the video, and I can monitor that uh, solely for this purpose. Yeah, if people are interested, want to hear about it in the North London, yeah, I'm here. Just reach out
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on and sharing your journey with us. I really appreciate your time.
anytime, Dave.